What's good, guys? It's Frazzynix today, man. In this video today, as you can see from the thumbnail and the title, I'm going to be bringing my WEMBANYAMA build to the ranked Proving Grounds mode in NBA 2K25. So if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like, turn on post notifications, and subscribe if you guys haven't already. But without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. First game on. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to get, you know what I'm saying, live gameplays just because, you know, I have a lot of background noise at night, and at night is when I usually play. But yeah, so basically, this build is absolutely insane, bro. It's an ISO build. It's a 7'1" WEMBANYAMA build. It's very good for rec, very good for the ones. And if you guys do want this build, I have a video on the channel about it. And it's just honestly very, very good. Now, to be honest with you, I haven't played on this build since Season 1 of NBA 2K25. And I honestly haven't changed the jump shot. So I'm kind of just rocking with what I got right now. But I honestly kept playing against post scorers, and honestly just kept playing against a bunch of rim runners and weirdos. But to be honest with you, this build is actually very good for the ones. Like, you can get a bunch of stops. Even on guards, I was getting stops in the theater. You know what I'm saying? It's just a really good build. It has a very good block. It has a 93 block, I'm pretty sure. But it can also do everything else. As you can see, one of the first threes that I shot, I ended up missing. But he gets the ball back. He ends up shooting the ball. And he ends up greening it, okay? Now, this dude was up. I ain't gonna lie. Like, as y'all know, shooting is very hard in this game, especially on a 7-foot center. Like, in my opinion, in Proving Grounds at least, it's very hard to shoot with this build. But if I'm in rec, you know what I'm saying, I'm literally shooting very good in this build. Obviously, you guys know that most of the time when you guys miss, it's because of RNG in this game. And most of the time I miss, it's because of that. So, I literally will time my jump shot perfectly. And it still won't even, like, it won't even go in. Like, I don't get it. But we end up getting a block right there. We end up getting a layup. And it's now 15-6, as you guys can see right here on the screen. But to be honest with you, like, this build can dribble as well. Like, it's not only just, like, a, you know what I'm saying, inside post-scoring build. It can post-score. It can play defense. It can dribble. For a center, it can dribble pretty good, to be honest. If I would have made it 7-1, it would have been able to dribble a lot better. But, like, it could even fade, to be honest, too, bro. And, like, the takeovers you get on this build are actually pretty good, too. And, honestly, it's one of my favorite builds that I've used. Now, I greened 2 shots, and for some reason, I couldn't hit that mid-range. I honestly don't know why. But he ended up going out of bounds anyways, so it didn't even matter. But, yeah, so, basically, I try to get my takeover up on this build a lot of the times because it's a lot easier to shoot with that. And this build, for some reason, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm mistiming the jump shot or what. But, like, bro, I feel like I'm timing at the same time, like, as I would when I'm greening, bro. But you guys are gonna see, like, when I miss, like, the next, like, shot, like, if you miss twice, usually the third shot's gonna be green in this game. I don't know why it's like that, but it is like that. I just don't get it, bro. It's weird. And it's just honestly kind of annoying. But as you can see, we get takeover. And for some reason, I don't know why, but glass takeover, like, when I get 7 plus the vertical defensive rebound and offensive rebound, I literally shoot better. It's so weird. I don't understand. If, like, it's not boosting my stats, then I don't get why, you know what I'm saying, it would be doing that. But we're going to shoot it again. We're going to end up missing. We're going to get it back. And we're going to end up just trying to, like, just get open, bro. Like, honestly, like, I don't know why, but I literally green on this build. And then, like, sometimes I miss. I don't understand it at all. I think it's honestly just Proving Grounds because in theater I was shooting fine. In rec I was shooting fine. I don't get it, bro. Like, slightly late, slightly early. Like, how many times, bro, is that going to happen, you know? So, we end up getting, you know what I'm saying, this bailout right here. I ain't going to lie, that was kind of a bailout. He ended up getting that ball entered basket from below, which I haven't even seen once this year. But it is what it is, I guess. But we end up getting the ball back. We end up greening the shot. And as you guys can see, we're almost 50% from the 3 in this game. The first start of the game was kind of a little rough. I'm not going to lie. It started a little rough. But like I said, I haven't been on this build in a minute. But you can definitely win on this build. Like, if you really, like, get used to post hooks and post scoring and stuff, like, you could really get good on this build. Me personally, I always just shoot on this build. And if I have to post up, I will. But I haven't even tried to, like, post hook on this build, to be honest. Like, it's not really, like, a full post scorer. It has, like, a 90 standing dunk and I think an 87 post control. But the thing is it can also shoot, dribble, and it can play defense. It it even has 83, I think 83 pass accuracy, or like a high pass accuracy or something like that. I'll show you guys the stats after these 2 games that I'm showing you guys, alright? And like, I don't know, bro. This build is just honestly super fun to play on. It just makes the game a lot more fun. Like I said, if I would have made this like a 7-foot, then it would have obviously been better, but we ended up greening that shot and going 50% from the 3 at that game. And then getting into this game right here, I honestly don't think this guy was playing at first, but you know what I'm saying? I always take my 2 because, bro, like, when I tell you guys, a lot of people just sit in the paint on this build because they think that I can't shoot. And it is kind of annoying because they don't make it easy to shoot in this game mode, especially on this 7-foot center. Like, I thought this dude was playing. He ended up trying to get that block. I don't know if he was trying to bait me or what he was trying to do, but he was trying to get me to, you know what I'm saying, like, he was trying to get a block on me, I ain't gonna lie. But we ended up trying to shoot it, and for some reason, bro, I don't understand, like, I can't make my first shot. Like, it's honestly so annoying, bro. Like, what? But we end up getting the ball back with this block. This build is, like, actually very good. Like, I promise you, bro, it is a very good build. You guys, like, I promise you, with cap breakers, it's even better. You get a 98 block with cap breakers. I can even go with a 94 standing duck. I'm honestly stuck on what to do. But we ended up fading that. I don't know how that went in, but it did. I don't even know how that went in, to be honest, bro. Like, that should not have went in, bro. But we end up trying to shoot the ball once again, and we end up lating it. Somehow that's late, I guess. Like, it literally feels like I'm timing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why. But, like, when it says slightly early, I'm like trying to shoot late. But then, like, it's still slightly early. I just don't get it, bro. They really need to fix shooting in this game. Like, it's honestly crazy. I mean, maybe it's just because I haven't played on this build in a minute. But I should be able to shoot, bro, if I'm timing my jump shot properly. Like, back in NBA 2K23 and 24, I was able to shoot very good. And this dude just got a crazy monkey animation, bro. Like, what is this dude doing, my boy? Like, what? But he ends up, you know what I'm saying, trying to come back. It's 9-4 right now. And honestly, bro, like, I really do like this build. This build is actually very good. And I have won a ton of games on this build in the Proving Grounds. Obviously, you know, most of the time when I do win against, like, tougher opponents, I play against even tougher opponents that are annoying. They're, like, ISO locks. They're very annoying, bro. But I'm probably going to drop a video on my lockdown build because it gets 99 perimeter defense, which I'm honestly very excited for to drop a video on because that just sounds like it's going to be insane, bro. Like, that actually sounds like a really fun time. But like I said, this build is very good for rec. This build is very good for the 1s. This build is good for the 2s. Like, to be honest with you, like, this build gets stops on post scores too as well, bro. It's not just like, you know what I'm saying, a Wemby build. Like, it gets stops, it can post score, it can shoot, it can dribble. Like, it is just an overall, honestly, it is a very good, solid build. Like, if you're somebody that just wants to be on a center in the rec, or like just wants to be on a chill build, even you could play this on the 3s as well. This is why I want to make this video, because I want to show you guys how good this build is still. And, like, honestly, it's very easy to get takeover as a center, bro. Like, it's weird. Like, if I had a little guard and I set picks for the guard, like, it would be very good. I'm going to show you guys all the badges and all the stats on this build as well, so that you guys can actually see what this build's like. But I ended up trying to shoot a mid-range. I don't know how I ended up missing, but I ended up, you know, missing. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But we ended up we got takeover. This dude's trying to post me up. I don't know what he's trying to do, but he's just doing some crazy moves. He thought he was going to go somewhere, which it wasn't going to work. But I honestly think he ended up getting bailed out right here. Yeah, he pushed me under the rim for some reason. I don't know how. Now, obviously, if you're playing like a paint beast, it's going to be a little bit tougher to, you know, guard them because of, you know, how low your interior is on this build. But that 93 block or 98 with cat breakers, bro, is just, it's one of a kind. I'm not going to lie. Like, as you guys can see, I can shoot very good. Like, if you really play on this build all the time, I mostly play on my guards. So that's probably most of the reason why I don't hit every single shot on this build. Or, like, maybe it's just because this game is just weird, bro. I have no idea, to be honest, bro. But, like, on my guards, obviously, I shoot a lot better. I shoot more consistent and stuff. But on this build, bro, it's not bad. It's just, like, I just feel like it's hard. It's obviously going to be harder to shoot. It's a center. But if I was, you know, if I had more practice on this build, I think I'd be good. I mean, we're not shooting bad. I'm not going to lie. But I try to just get 3s on this build to show you guys that this build can actually shoot. And sometimes I do force it. I'm not going to lie. That's probably why I'd be missing too. But one thing that I will say is when you guys have takeover, it's a lot easier to just score overall. Like, shooting is very easy. because you're built up from that takeover, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at that green bean. But if you guys do want a build video on this, I will be dropping, you know what I'm saying, a build video on this. Actually, I don't even got to. I think I got a build video on this already. So if you guys want to, go check out the build on this. I ended up creating this build myself, okay? This was all me, okay? I created this build. I looked up a couple WEMBY builds, but I tweaked this build to, you know, how I wanted it. And as you guys can see, okay, I'm going to show you guys the badges that we get for this build. So we get gold pogo stick, we get gold paint patroller. You guys get gold rise up. You guys get dimer on gold. You guys get high flying dimer on gold. Like, it's honestly very good. And versatile visionary on this is good as well, bro. Like, I don't know. You get gold post fade phenom. You guys get, I don't know. I think that it's like, oh, bronze deadeye. So these are basically the badges that you guys get. And to be honest, like, it's very good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you get your block up to 98, like, I'm about to put my cap breakers on this build real quick to show you guys. But these are the stats right here. I'm about to put my block all the way up. Alright, so you guys can see. So, boom. And I'm just gonna accept it, obviously. And now we have a 98 block. So now I'm gonna look and I'm gonna see what badges that I get now. Alright. So paint patroller is now on Hall of Fame. Okay. And then plus the +1 on your you know how you guys get the +1, right? You guys can pretty much just use that on paint patroller. And then you guys will have legend paint patroller. So now this build has a 98 block, which is just absolutely insane, bro. So you guys get like all these good stats. You get an 84 close shot, 90 standing dunk, 87 post control. You get a good mid range. Like, this is a pretty solid build. You still get an 82 pass accuracy. It's a pretty good WEMBY build. Like, I tried to make this as balanced as I possibly could. You know, giving it being just like such a all around build. But yeah, if you guys do want the build video, I literally dropped this build. I don't know when, but I'll pop a picture up on the screen. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys drop a like. I'm kind of sorry it's like a quick video, but I wanted to get it out because I have had just so much fun on this build, like in park, pro-am, theater, rec. Like, I've just had fun on this build in general. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.